Welcome back to another edition of Butler's Inventor Playground. Today we're going to take a look at how to create our tri-platform in Autodesk Inventor. This is the next part in the series for our playground parts. You can see that this kind of looks like an unfinished triangle or a square that has a corner cut off of it here. When we start this part, we're going to start at our origin and create this our origin here. We're going to draw a line over to the top, going straight up. This is going to be 46 inches. We're going to have another line come over to the side. This line here is 46 inches. See our dimension here. We're going to finish with a short line, which is 6 inches, this one here. Then we're going to start a new line at our origin, and we're going to come over 6 inches. That gets us to this endpoint here. And once we have this endpoint and this endpoint, we're just going to take and connect it to create this angled line. Then we'll extrude it 3 inches, and then we'll place these holes like we did on the main platform for the poles to go through. Let's take a look at how to create this part. We're going to go up to orange file in the top left hand corner. We're going to go down to new, and we're going to select standard.ipt and click create. Now, just like we did with our main platform, we're going to create this on the other view or the other plane. So I'm going to click 2D sketch, and instead of being on my XY plane, I want to select my XZ plane. So once my XZ plane is highlighted, I'm going to click to select that. And in my world view cube, you can see that my top is rotated going vertically. I'm going to use my little arrows up here at the top to rotate that view so that my top is correct reading. And I'm going to click top in my world view cube to zoom out a little bit. Okay? Now, once again, what is my plan of attack at how to create this part? I'm going to start at my origin. I'm going to go up 46, go to the right 46, and down 6. And then I'm going to press escape, start at my origin again with the line tool, come over to the right 6, and then connect the two dots to create this line here. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Let's get started. I'm going to use my line tool from my ribbon bar at the top. Starting at my origin, I'm going to click, make my line go straight up and down, which is at 90 degrees. You can see that in the degrees box there. And the distance I'm going to make this line is 46 inches off of my plan. Press enter on the keyboard. And you can see, wow, that goes up pretty high. So in order to fix that so I can see what I'm doing, I'm going to click top in my world view cube. I could also click magnifying glass piece of paper, zoom all. That would do the same thing. Now I'm going to make my cursor go over to the right hand side. You can see my angle is 90 degrees and I have that gray constraint box pop up. And this distance we're going to type in is 46 inches as well. Press enter on the keyboard. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to finish that off with our 6-inch line. So I'm going to come down, make sure I'm at 90 degrees. You can see the degree window that pops over there. I also have that gray constraint box that shows up. And I'm going to enter in 6 inches for the distance going down. Press enter on the keyboard. At this point here, I'm going to press escape to let go of my line tool. I'm going to click top in my world view cube so that I'm zoomed out. If that goes out a little far for us, you can do magnifying glass piece of paper, and that'll zoom you back in. Now, from our drawing, I'm going to start back at my origin again, draw this 6-inch line here, and then from here, I'm going to connect with a green dot to get this angled line. Back to our drawing. Line tool, starting at my origin, get green dot, click. I'm going to go out to my right hand side, make sure I'm at 180 degrees. I have that gray constraint box that comes up too. You can see my degree symbol is 180 degrees. I'm going to enter in a distance of 6, press enter on the keyboard, and now I still have my line tool connected. I'm just going to come up here to my other endpoint of the 6-inch line, get the green dot, click, and there we go. We have our tri-platform profile created. We're going to green check mark finish sketch. Click Home in your World View Cube. And now let's take a look at how far we're going to extrude this. We're going to extrude it down, going 3 inches. You can see that in my front view right here. Back to my part. I'm going to take and extrude. I want to flip this so that the arrow tool is pointing down. And I'm going to change my distance to 3 inches. Click OK. Now we need those holes, don't we? If we take a look at our plan that's here, our multi-view drawing, I have a 4-inch diameter hole, and you can see that it's 4 inches in from the side and 4 inches in from the other side. And if you take a look at the note that's here, our holes are the same size and dimension from the edge. So this hole is also going to be 4 inches in diameter and 4 inches down from the side and 4 inches in from the side. And the same thing with this one. So let's get going on those holes. Remember, we use the point tool for creating holes. We're going to come up to the top, get our green plus mark with the drawing tool, our 2D sketch. We're going to place it on our top view right here. Okay, once again, if it goes off of our screen, magnifying glass piece of paper. Now we're going to go get that point tool. And we need one sort of up here in the top left corner, one in the right corner, and one in the bottom left corner. Now we have to add our dimensions. We're going to dimension from the left-hand side of our block to our point. Bring this dimension up. And this dimension is going to be 4 inches. And press Enter on the keyboard or the green check mark right here. We're going to click the top of our part and our point. Bring this dimension out to the side. This is also going to be 4 inches. And we're going to go around just like we did with our main platform and dimension these all at 4 inches. Click your side, click your point, 4 inches, and we have the last one to do down here. I'm going to click my bottom, click the point, bring this dimension out, enter in 4 inches in green check mark, click your side, click the point, bring that dimension down. This dimension is also 4 inches. Okay, once we have all those dimensions on there and the points located, we're going to green check mark finish sketch. And let's take a look at our drawing once again. Using our hole tool, we're going to have a diameter for our hole at 4 inches. And let's see how deep those holes go. From our note here, we can see that all holes are cut through all. Back at our part, let's find our hole tool from our modify section in our ribbon bar. Click hole. And all 4 of those holes should pop up and automatically select. If they do not, you may have to click the points for each one of these holes to make them highlight. We're going to take a look at our menu that's here. We want a simple hole with no seat. And already from the last one we did on the main platform, we have the through all icon selected, and that looks like a stack of pancakes with a fork in the middle of it. And we now need to enter our diameter. We're going to click and we're going to change the diameter to 4 inches. And click OK. Congratulations on creating your tri-platform. The next part we're going to take a look at in the next edition is going to be the monkey bars. Let's save this part first by going up to the top, orange file, down to Save As. Make sure you're in our H drive, first initial last name 000, and we're going to change the file name to tri-platform. Click Save. Once that saves, you're ready to move on to the next part in our playground series, the horizontal monkey bars.